Hello, everyone. Welcome to the live stream. This is my first live stream in a couple weeks. Feels a little strange to be doing a live stream. Let me know you can see me and hear me. Everyone's wondering what I'm going to do. I'm going to answer a lot of questions, I'm sure, in this live stream. So you better start asking questions about anything. I'm also going to check homework because some students, some great students, are still doing homework. They don't need my video, or I have a library of so many videos. They can go back and do the homework. So we're going to check the good students and the homework they did. As you can see, I have a beard. I'm preparing my travel beard. I plan to travel soon, so I will do my travel live stream soon, and I'll talk about my travels. I got to talk to a few people here before I do the live stream. And so there's that. And I guess I'll take a look at the chat, see who is here. Layla asks, the poor cat represents you. No, I think the poor cat on the thumbnail represents what people think I am right now, or maybe I look like right now. Does not represent my feeling. Dewey, hello. I wonder if Dewey's still here. Sleepwalker is here. What are we going to discuss today? Well, this is the homework channel. We're going to discuss homework and other things. I'm sure everyone has a lot of questions. Now is your time to ask the questions, because I'm going to tell you, I hate answering questions in the WhatsApp group. I like answering English questions, but I sometimes I avoid the WhatsApp group, because when I enter the WhatsApp group, everyone's just shooting questions at me. It's kind of overwhelming. Sometimes I just want to hang out and talk to friends in the WhatsApp group. And it's hard, when I want to relax and have fun with you guys are asking me so many questions. I understand. I'm not complaining, but can be overwhelming to me sometimes. So now you ask your questions right now. Anything you want to ask, you ask it now. That's what we're going to talk about, Sleepwalker. All right. You guys are chatting. May Layla says, I can hear and see you. Sleepwalker, we can hear you. Dr. Cardio, hello. Layla with an I, hello. Sleepwalker, what have you been working on, Robin? Well, I'm still doing the IELTS Insider, and I'm still doing that. And I've been working on the Shaw English channel. Still doing that. The only thing I haven't been working on is the daily English homework. And the reasons I haven't been working on daily English homework is because I was planning to stop December. Originally, I was planning to stop around December 5th, but I got sick. I got really, really sick. So I stopped earlier because I got to take a break because I'm going to travel. And I won't be able to do the videos while I travel. So I was planning to stop, take a break for a bit. It was just earlier than I expected. So is daily English homework dead? Not at all. I'm here right now answering questions, checking homework. But yeah, I'm going to travel. I'm going to take a vacation. I'm going to go around the world and see some of you people. Hopefully you, Sleepwalker. But this is not the travel video. Excuse me. Did you change your background of your studio? Could you show us there? You can see my background today. Yeah, I did put some. I'm getting old and boring, so I figured I'm going to put some interesting stuff in the background to keep students engaged. I put my YouTube buttons. I took them out of the box, and I put them. And my boss is in the background, teddy bear, and some books, and of course the Canadian flag and other pictures. Sue H. May, hello. Do you have any specific plans in 2023 for all your channels? No, I don't have any specific plans. Just business as usual. Mustafa, hello. Hey, we got a lot of people from Facebook too. Tinu Ewin, that's an interesting dog photo. Yeah, I'm well. When will homework videos come back? I might do one this week or a few this week, but it will be irregular and it'll stop until I get back from my vacation. Hello, Lavanya. And Hilal Khan, hello. Wow, we got a lot of people from Facebook. We have 4 people from Facebook. Wow, welcome, Facebook people. If you have any questions, let me know. Because I'm broadcasting on YouTube, Daily English Homework YouTube, and Daily English Homework Facebook. And usually Facebook is not very active. So I'm surprised Facebook's a little more active today. So good for that. You have to hang up your flag behind you to make it clear. I don't care about Canada enough to hang it up. Boss is prepared for the holiday. Yes, boss is wearing sunglasses. He is prepared for the holiday. All right, let's take a look at homework. Let's check students who are doing the homework. Yeah, I already answered some of them today. Okay, we have Layla. What did Layla say? Layla watched the 200 questions again. Well, that's a long video, Layla. Let's take a look at what Layla said. The 200 questions. I'm increasing the size on my digital whiteboard. It says, "Hi, dear Robin. I have watched this video one more time because I truly love it and respect your time to make it. You are always different and special." You can't say special. It's just special. There's no word special. There's a word especially, but you have to say special. By the way, Robin, do you mind to let me know what does that Korean sentence you said it when I asked you at 45 minutes? I'm curious to know its meaning. I don't remember, Layla. I'm sorry to disappoint. I think I said, I think I asked for a cola with no ice. I said 1 cola, 1 glass of cola, no ice, please. I think that was the sentence I said. It was something silly. So I'm not going to go back and check, Layla. I don't remember. I don't like to go back to my old videos because I don't know. Sorry, I don't know. I think it was, can I have a glass of cola with no ice? All right, Shireen Goniam, and this is at 8:35. I'm just going to make a note for Shireen. Complete the 10 sentences. Wow. So they went back, they did that homework. Thank you, Robin, for your persistence to help us. Thank you, Shireen. Next week, I will buy a birthday present for my dad. Okay. In my house, there are 7 siblings. I was shocked when I heard about the accident on the highway. Homework is educating and challenging when I have time. My biggest secret is I don't like to stay alone. I feel uncomfortable when meeting new people. The last thing I do before bed is ask God for help. What do you need help for? Please tell me, does it matter to pronounce words the same way you do? No, it doesn't. You need to pronounce words very similar to me, but not exactly as I do. Number 9, I do not agree with the way the Football World Cup committee chooses teams in the competition. I often sniff for burnt meat when I forget the pot on the stove. All right, looks good. I can't really see any problems, so I'm just going to say it looks good. Check. Homework checked. Win says, I walked with you around the university, long time. Okay, yeah. Nice to hear from you, Win. Let's make a note, 1031. Nice to hear from you, Win. Hope all is well. Shreen, thank you. Says enjoyed it. Went back to, and then Pallavi. Is Pallavi here? Let's see what you guys are talking about. Hello, Raid is here. Robin, you didn't check our voice messages. That is correct. I should do that after this video. That is correct. Thanks for reminding me. Ario says, how are you? Welcome back. I'm all well. And Hillel Khan, how can I handle spelling mistake in my head? Well, first you learn phonics. Phonics is how to say the letters, the vowels and consonants. But that doesn't help you with English, because English is not a perfectly phonetic language. So spelling requires practicing writing and, of course, memorizing how to spell. And my spelling is getting worse because technology these days, we're doing less writing. We're just doing more clicking or moving our thumbs. So spelling, if you're not practicing writing, it's really hard to learn spelling. What's the benefit of growth your beard? Oh, when I grow my beard, I get less attention when I travel, especially if I'm traveling to Muslim countries. I would say I blend in easier with a beard. So I feel safer when I travel with a beard. If I shave, when I shave, I look too young, right? So I want to look older. And if I have a beard, I don't look rich. I know I don't look rich anyways, but if I look a little messy, I don't look rich. Nobody's going to bother trying to steal my money. Knock, 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 knock on my door. Harry 300. Hello, Cat. Hello. I think, Cat, you said something somewhere. I saw it. I think I answered. Oh, Cat asked the question. I'm going to put this on. Oh, jeez. I'm going to put it on my digital whiteboard. Cat, meow. Oh, why is this? Cat asks, may I ask which of your students impresses you all the time? Well, impressing me all the time. That would be exhausting for a student. I don't think which student impresses me all the time. I have good students. Everyone, if you're watching now, you're a great student. Everyone watching right now, you're a great student. I see these names. I know you all. I know you do your work. You're a great student. So you all impress me because you're still here and you're still supporting of me. So is there one student that ultra impresses me all the time? No, because, well, yes and no. I don't want to say names because everyone's going to be jealous, but of course, yeah, I'm not going to say names, but All the time is the problem with this sentence. All the time, all the time. I think every student disappoints me sometimes. So 0. Cat, you impress me all the time. There you go. I'll say the name Cat. You is my answer to her question. Cat's a girl or a boy? Is Pallavi here? All right, Layla did the dialogue again. Let's take a look at Layla's dialogue. Let's go full screen. That's too big. Make it small. Make it smaller. Wow, Layla, you wrote a lot. Okay. Another Facebook person, Disyan. Hello, welcome. Yeah, Sleepwalker, I'm recovered. You would be safe with slight beard as well. Well, I'm also lazy, so I don't shave. Harry 300 says, I think I will never have a beard in my life. Seems like my face doesn't like it. It doesn't grow at all. Well, Harry, having a beard is, the difference between me and you is I'm a man and you're still a boy. It takes a man to grow a beard. Have you ever got any danger? Why would I get danger because of or not having my beard? No, but I can sense I get more attention from thieves and bad people. Cat. Oh my god! And now everyone is jealous of me. Haha, just joking. Bye. I'm a girl. Okay, thanks for telling me, Cat. Okay, let's take a look at Layla's dialogue here. Which one do you think will win the match? Which one? We'd probably say who. Whom? Who do you think will win the match today? Absolutely, and without any doubt, it would be Argentina. What if the Saudi team won the match? This is out of the question. Okay. You cannot compare the Saudi team to the Argentine team, which has Lionel, I don't know how to say his name, Messi, who is one of the best footballers under the sun. If the Saudi team won the match, I would invite you to a fancy dinner. We'll see. 4 hours later, you have a comma here. Critical mistake. Why is there a comma? Should be a period. Hey, do you know who won the match? It was disappointing for the Argentine team. Is there adjective Argentine? I don't know. It was highly unlikely for Saudi Arabia to win. Now, the most important thing is I am invited to a fancy dinner. You can't escape from it. Ha ha. All right, it's fine. Punctuation problem here. And I would probably say, who do you think will win the match today? That sounds more casual. Who do you think will win? And as most of you know, I am not a football fan. I do not care about any competitive sports. I don't even care about hockey in Canada. I don't care about World Cup. Of course, I'm up to date on the news, but I won't watch a game. I can hear my neighbors cheering for Korea. I know when Korea scores, but I'm not a fan of sports. Never have been, and I know World Cup is important to a lot of you right now, and a lot of you are eager to talk about it, but I'm not the person to talk to about World Cup. You are Superman. I am Superboy. No, I'm Superman. That's correct. Are you Superboy? Your superhero name is Harry 300. Weirdly enough, I have a goatee on my chin, and I'm still 20. A goatee. I'd like to see that, Ario. I have another question. Which of your students is the most naughty? Well, naughty. I have a list, like Santa Claus. I have a list of who's naughty and who's nice. So I'm not going to mention them here because I don't want to embarrass them. But yeah, there's students I know who cheat, who cause me extra work, who waste my time. They're on the naughty list. Kat, you're the most naughty. There you go. You asked the question, so that means you. You just went from the most impressive student to the naughty student, Kat, for asking that question. So is it wrong to describe a team as thing? So which what did you say? You said which one do you think? It's not wrong. No, I'm not going to say it's a good question, Layla, but it's not wrong. It's not wrong. It's just who do you think will win? Which is just common for sports. Which team do you think will win? I think the problem maybe we won't. We would say which team which team will win would be better. I have no interest about football. Well, May, it is a spectator sport, so I'm very curious. May, do you have any interest in any sport that you're not playing? Does Santa Claus will Santa Claus come to Canada? Does your kids love him? Oh, you got a few grammar mistakes here. Ariel, will Santa Claus visit Canada? I think Santa Claus goes to every country in the world. Isn't that right? I haven't talked to Santa in a few years, but I believe he goes to every country, and I believe kids love him. Isn't that right? Chat? Okay. That's cheating. I'm not a naughty student. Raid, you're still here? Raid? Hello, Raid. May did some homework 11 minutes ago. What are you doing, May? Pallavi. So at 23:43, Pallavi says, what does Pallavi say? Let's put it on the board. Digital whiteboard. 23:40. I don't know. Pallavi. Teacher, you're not looking strict in your own old videos. I love your old style of teaching. So Pallavi was going back to my older videos from 2013, and she's saying I'm strict now. Am I strict? I don't think I'm strict. And Pallavi has another question. Pallavi's asking here, teacher, how do I learn tenses in English? Teacher, I learned this topic many times, but still I didn't understand anything about tenses and I forgot. Well, the best way to learn tenses is the same way as every native English speaker learns tenses, to just keep reading, writing, and practicing the language. The students that do learn the grammar rules of tenses uh, are not going to be able to use them as effectively as students that just practice saying them. You do not need to learn the detailed rules of the language to speak the language, because 99.9% of all English native speakers don't know what don't know the different tenses. Don't If I said tenses to a native speaker, they would be, well, what are you talking about? If I said name three tenses, they might be difficult. They don't know the rules. They just know how to use it, and that is the best way. Don't focus on the names of the tenses, like how it's using grammar. You can learn it at a basic level, but after that, uh, grammar is not something you learn the rules, you forget the rules, you go back, you relearn the rules. People get into this cycle. Now you're just wasting your time. You just got to start speaking, reading, writing, listening. Start using English. Get away from those grammar books. Get away. So I would say speak more. Speak and listen more. Sorry, my keyboard's so noisy. Bang, 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 bang. There you go. Pallavi, if you ever see this. Pallavi, why do Americans use dollars? I don't know. Don't know. Every country chooses their currency name. And Pallavi asks, how much did your mobile phone cost? And she says it's about $281.62. Mine's about similar. Teacher, do we use comma in dollars? No, no commas in dollars. We only use periods. We don't use commas. All right. Let's check the chat. All right, Raid's here. I'll look at your stuff, Raid, in a moment. So is a more common or informal way to just say who instead of which? I think in a casual, every dialogue is informal. Who's going to win? May says, I'm not interested in sports at all. Okay, May, you and I have something very strongly in common. Kat says, Santa Robin Claus, I'm waiting for your gift from me. Your gift is a look of disappointment because you didn't study English enough. Perhaps that love picture behind your back indicates that you are not strict anymore. Well, Sleepwalker, actually, I did a test. I put so many things in the background today, and I wanted to see what did each student focus on first. So I see Sleepwalker is focusing on the love first. So Sleepwalker, any stories you want to tell us? Have you recently fallen in love? Is it true that Santa only gives gift to good kids or to all kids? I think Santa gives coal, like a lump of coal, the black rock, energy rock, to bad kids. Your keyboard, bang, bang, bang. Yeah. You are not strict, but sometimes when you are silent and answer English questions, you seem a little strict. Although I don't believe you're strict at all. I am not strict. I am human. I have to manage hundreds and hundreds of students every week. Sometimes in a day, some days easily I talk on WhatsApp. Easily I talk to over 100 people. So I think again, a lot of people don't understand how many people and students I have to chat with daily, even if I'm not in the groups, even if I don't go into the WhatsApp groups, just one to one. I got questions. I got YouTube stuff. People ask. It's overwhelming. It's overwhelming. So how is that going to make me behave? Well, that's going to make me behave a little strict sometimes because I got to control and manage that. I can't let it get out of the control. Boss looks cool today. You love Boss. Sleepwalker loves Boss. Robin, in school, teacher will do attendance before they start the class. Yes, I check attendance. Do they need to write a note on their student's name, like A, absent, student B, present? Well, I go through a digital attendance sheet, and I can show you. I can show you. How can I show you? I can't show you. I want to show you, but I can't show you. I change the color of the person. So I see a picture on the website. I see their picture, their name, and I change their color. Blue means they're here, and yellow means they're late, and red means they're not here. So I don't write anything. I just pick a color on their name. And I don't care about attendance, so I take it, I check. But if they miss one class, two classes, three classes, I don't care. I don't care. If they miss four classes, yes, I will kill them. What's the boss's name? I think it's just boss. For me, I don't like sports unless a little interested in World Cup event because something is global event. I don't like competitive sports because I don't think that's healthy for people, especially World Cup. Yeah, I'm going to say an opinion that makes everyone angry. I hate nationalism, which means I don't like countries competing with other countries, and my country is better than your country, and that sort of feeling. I really don't, because I never talk about I have a Canada flag back here, but I never come on here talking about Canada and Canada is great, blah 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 blah. Uh, I believe in the individual, not the country. So I really dislike it when countries have nationalism. They get together and they think we are one people and we should be proud of our history and all of that. In some ways, yes, but I think nationalism is dangerous. I think it's not productive. It's not healthy for a country. I like more international thinking, and nationalism creates hate, even sports. If India plays Pakistan in any sport, there's a lot of anger behind these games, and I don't like that. I don't like that. That's one reason I don't like sports. Of course, you guys can disagree with me, but I have to talk to people around the world. I My job is I'm forced to be international. I cannot have prejudice against any country except one, and I think most of you know which country I don't like. But for the most part, every other country, you need to learn English, and your country may have some political problems, but the individuals are going to judge each one by the person they are. All right, I talked too much. Layla, Robin, what are for these small draws? Those are not draws. You got to use the correct word. I agree with you. We don't have to focus on nationalism. Yeah. The idea that our location in the world determines our identity. I don't like that. Your region, your location, you know, determines your identity as a human on the planet. It's going to determine your religion and your values. I think everyone should try and go beyond their national identity. That should not be your identity. You can be, and I don't blame people that are like that, but I think it's a goal to for everyone to try and be more international. Keep an open mind, realize the good and the bad of your culture and the good and the bad of all cultures. And everything I'm saying tonight, I'm not thinking 100. I'm just blabbling, what's the word? Blabbing on without much thought. So don't think I'm how let's say don't think I'm what am I trying to say? Don't take anything I say seriously. This is just an English homework channel. I'm checking homework. All right, Raid, let's get to your homework. Raid's been waiting. Raid looked at some old videos here. Clumsy. I like this video I did a few years ago. Clumsy Klutz all thumbs. And you need a space here, Raid. So I'm a Klutz pharmacist. Now, Klutz, you're trying to use it. Klutz means clumsy. You're trying to use it as an adjective here, Raid, and it is not an adjective. It is a noun. So I'm a klutz. Period. It's a noun. I'm a klutz. You cannot change a noun. It doesn't work to change it into an adjective. Some words, yes, but not this word. So I'm a klutz. So now I'm clumsy works. I'm clumsy as a pharmacist inside the IV room. Okay. That works. That's from one of my older videos. Your klutz. Klutz. I like that video. Clumsy, klutz, all thumbs. Those are synonyms, but used grammatically a little different. And he's saying, continuing on Raid, he says, I'm all thumbs. One, you take out that one when I'm angry. I'm all thumbs when I'm angry. Period. I'm all thumbs when I'm angry. There we go. There you go, Raid. I don't know why you added that one. You don't need that one. Okay, let's reset this. All right. The impress me homework, where some people impressed me. Raid says at 3840, I was still behind you as a student until being better than you. All right. So this, thank you for doing the homework, but the homework task is, do you impress me? And right here, I see a spelling mistake. So I'm not even going to read it, Raid. As you know, if you're a viewer of this channel, check spelling, because absolutely any spelling mistake is automatic disappointment. Automatic. So you're trying to impress me and you have a spelling mistake, Raid. And that's not the video to have a spelling mistake. Thanks for trying, but you gotta fix your spelling. And I see a lot of punctuation problems. So this is probably where Pallavi says, "Oh, you're so strict." I have to have some rules. Oh, you got another spelling mistake, Raid. Tuesday. There is no such thing as Tuesday. Check spelling. Raid, what are you doing? Raid, everything is. I can't even check your homework if it's spelling mistakes. Come on, Raid. You are better than that, Raid. I believe in you, Raid. All right, I gotta block the spam. All right. Let's check. I'm not serious at all with my students. I think if you were in my class, you would be disappointed of how not serious I am. Draws, those are not draws. You got the incorrect word. Draw is a verb, to draw. This is a noun. This is not draws. Robin, are you planning to celebrate the New Year in another country? Possibly. Usually I'm in another country and I don't celebrate the New Year. Usually I'm traveling and I just go to bed or whatever. So I do remember New Year 2015 to 2016. So it was the New Year's Eve, December 31st. I arrived in London. And it was around 9 p.m. and I had to decide, am I going to go celebrate? I was traveling alone. Am I going to go down to Trafalgar Square or wherever they celebrate Piccadilly Circus, that area in downtown London? Am I going to celebrate New Year? And I was like, no, I'm going to go to bed and wake up the next day. And so I'm not a very I don't really care about the holidays. All right, Layla. I mean, drawers. Okay, there we go. What's in the drawers? What do you think? There's a set of small drawers behind me here. There's about 3, 6, 9. Well, it goes right down. So there's a 32 small drawers. What do you think is in the drawers? I'll give $10,000 to the person that can guess what's in the drawers. And that was a clue. Unfortunately, I couldn't impress you with that video. No, you didn't impress me, Layla. You just chose to do other homework. Good for you, but it's tough to impress me. Raid, thanks, Robert. Raid, first step is spelling. Can't show photos. I think they're for tapes or something. No, you do not get the $10,000 prize. Yeah, I thought about the student because the photo has the student picture. That student didn't agree. And under that student is the student's name and the student ID number. So there's a lot of information, and I have no way to block out the information right now. So I'd like to show you, but I can't. It's just a picture. Can change the color. What's that in English? Like making someone happy, but you suddenly disappoint them. Well, you could say, Robin's an asshole. Or you could say, oh, you teased us. You tease, like tease, you offer something and then take it away. That's a tease. Robin teased us. I celebrate New Year on my bed by sleeping every year. I had never gone for any New Year celebration. Yes. Fans letters. I've never got a fan letter or paper currency or for paper currency. Well, all of these is yes. If I'm going to choose one randomly, let's choose this box here because of May, and I pull out the box. You're going to see a country name on it. The country name says Malaysia, and if we take a look inside, we have Malaysian money. So when I travel, when I map out the countries I go to, I have money already available. So coins and the bills and the ringgit. I think that's the Malaysian ringgit. I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 205 ringgit. And I don't know what that is in American dollars. 205 ringgit. I'm quickly checking. About 46, 47 US dollars. So if I'm traveling to Malaysia, which I travel to Malaysia very often, I have, money immediately when I arrive. So I got money of most countries. So you have to give me the price of many dollars. I don't remember what I said, Layla. I'm a tease today. May says, yeah, $50. Yeah, about $50. Aren't you afraid of robbers showing your money live on YouTube? Well, if you want to, there's not much money in these. Probably the total of all this money is maybe $200. So I don't think $200 is not enough for a Korean to break into your house. Koreans are not petty thieves. Korea is so safe. I could have $200 in my car, and I don't think a Korean would break my window to get it. They could see it, and I'm sure they're not going to. Korea is pretty safe. I don't have Russian money because I haven't been to Russia yet. But yeah, it's not that much money. All right, let's go back to homework. Let's check May's homework, talking about the man in the picture. What happened to the man? Although May cannot see the picture, somehow May knows what to do. Tony says, "Hey, Alex, what happened to you?" Alex says, "I'm okay. I need to go now. I'll speak to you next time." Tony says, "No, Alex, you're not okay. What are all these?" No, what are all these? Blood on your forehead, bandages. You got to put little bandages all over your hand, and even scratches on your face. Did you just fight with someone? Tell me the truth. You got to say, tell me the truth. Alex says, I met Peter about an hour ago. He wanted to collect the $3,000. Now you put the $ after 3,000. You do have to put the $ before 3,000. So $3,000 that I borrowed from him 2 months back. Good expression. 2 months back, 2 months ago, 2 months before, 2 months back. I told him I didn't have it. That's how I got all these injuries. He and his gang smacked me aggressively with a knife and stick. All right. Now, if you have a knife or a stick, we don't use the verb smack. What do you do with a knife and a stick? You can stab or you can poke. So you would stab with a knife or poke with a stick. We would use smack. Usually we use smack with a hand or a fist. Fist is more of a punch, but a smack is like a slap. So he and his gang, I'm just going to change it to a neutral word, hit me aggressively with a knife and stick. They also threatened me by saying that they will kill me if I am unable to pay the amount in 2 weeks' time. All right, you put apostrophe there, but I think 2 weeks is going to be. This I can't even explain this. 2 weeks is going to be adjective, so we put 2-weeks. 2 weeks, no apostrophe. 2 weeks time. Because 2 weeks is acting like an adjective. I think that's the rule. Tony says, "Oh no, what are you proposing to do now, Alex? I really don't know. Most probably I'll just make myself dissolve from this country." We can't say dissolve. Dissolve is for a liquid. When something disappears into a liquid, like if you put a sugar cube into water, the sugar cube will dissolve. It will disappear. So I'll probably just make myself disappear would be the best word. I'd probably just make myself disappear from this country. Okay, or escape from this country. I just hope that you will always be safe. Okay, so yeah, just a few mistakes, but as usual, the writing is solid. I'm just getting picky on some of the stuff. So, do native speakers use bill to describe paper currency? Yes, we use bill or coin. Rubles in Russia. So, are there still some empty drawers for new countries that you're going to visit? Yeah, there's a few empty drawers. Also, I put little trinkets or souvenirs, small souvenirs in these drawers. So, if we have Japan, I love Japan. I've been there many times. I'll have coins, and then I have my Japan Rail Pass. So I use this pass for 10 days, unlimited travel in Japan. That was a great memory. That cost me, the Rail Pass cost me about $400. And yeah, so I sometimes put, also I have this kind of, I don't know what you would call that. Some sort of jewelry, or I forget the name. I'm forgetting English. There's a word to call this, and I forgot the word in English. Somebody help me. Somebody teach me. Who's my teacher? Who's my English teacher? Some sort of accessory. We'll call it an accessory. It's like a clover with different colored leaves. And I found this. I was on Mount Fuji, and I was walking through the trail on Mount Fuji, and I looked down and I saw this, and I was like, wow, that looks pretty. I picked it up, and That goes into my money box as a memory. Because actually in Mount Fuji, there's a place called Suicide Forest. And I went to Suicide Forest, and that's where I found it. And he says, I always forget to put the $ in front. Well, in English, we have to do that. Can I use 2-week time without an S? No, you got to use 2 weeks time. Like 4-year-old kid. 4-year-old kid. 4-year-old would be 4-year-old. You need another hyphen or dash because that would all be the adjective. Another person from Facebook. Hello from India. Welcome. It's not a necklace. That is not a necklace. A pendant. That's the word I think I would have used. Pendant. Let's check pendant. I think you So on a necklace, when you have a necklace, sometimes you have the jewelry. Well, the reason the necklace is there is to hold that pendant. So that might be a pendant. It could be a pendant. A brooch. Brooch has an A in it. A brooch is like a pin. No, it does not have an A in it. Your spelling is better than my spelling. Brooch. I never had to spell it. So yeah, brooch. This is not a brooch. I think it's accessory or pendant. It's not a clip. Is there any difference between the words forthcoming and upcoming? Oh, geez. You're reminding me of the old Sleepwalker with the questions. Forthcoming and upcoming. Well, I think forthcoming is more formal. So upcoming would certainly be more casual. They are synonyms. Are they exact synonyms? I would say no, but there might be some cases we cannot use forthcoming. But I think most of the time you can use them as synonyms. It's just forthcoming is, let me check that. Forthcoming has two meanings. So the first meaning is similar to upcoming, but it does have a secondary meaning of being truthful. So in that case, it's not a synonym. So if you said he was not very forthcoming, which would mean he's not very truthful, that's a completely different meaning. But for upcoming and forthcoming, yeah, there might be a difference in some situation, but most of the time it's probably going to be the same. Do you allow me to go to the bathroom, teacher? Oh, I would scold my student if they asked me to go to the bathroom. I'm not. Just go. Necklace pendant. Yeah. But we wouldn't say necklace pendant. That's redundant because pendant only means on a necklace. That's like saying head hat. All hats go on the head. You don't need to say head. Do you allow me? Okay. Oh, interesting. What is interesting? Forthcoming? All right. I'm just going to check any last homework here. Nothing I'm going to answer now. I guess I'll end the live stream in a minute or two, unless you can ask something. Now's your chance. People, ask something, because when I go into that WhatsApp group, I don't want 1,000 questions. Now is your time. I'm allocating this time to questions. Just walking out of the class without saying anything to teacher that they need to go to the bathroom. Oh, my students are in and out. I don't care. You go. They leave the class. They don't have to tell me. Uh, doesn't matter to me. Uh, it's not strict at all. So sometimes they got to make a phone call. I don't care. If you got to go out, that's your business. Uh, I would never say, where are you going? If they got to go to the bathroom, they go. They're adults. They're not children. They're adults. So, uh, does your teachers control you in the classroom? What is your biggest secret? Oh, Kat, you are the naughty student for sure. I have so many secrets. So to choose a big one, that's difficult. Now I'm thinking now, which is easier to answer Kat's question or just remove Kat from the channel? I've never talked to Kat again. Well, I'm joking, Kat, but I don't know what my biggest secret is, because what a secret is to you might not be a secret to another person, because of cultural differences. My biggest secret. I want to answer that, Kat. I'm not trying to avoid the question, but I am wondering what would, because I'm. Uh, I'll get back to you, Kat. Ask me another time, Kat. Wow, I like your class, Robin. Well, it can cause a mess in the class. I teach flight attendants, so usually they don't want to cause trouble. They're adults. They're not. I don't think anyone abuses that system. Of course, if they started abusing it, then I would do something. But until now, my students don't abuse the system. Like, sometimes a student will be up doing a presentation and I'm watching the presentation, and, some student goes out. Okay. Be noticed if there's a stranger coming sitting. Well, Harry 300, I teach flight attendants. If you came into the classroom, uh, I think we would all notice you very quickly. You can't sneak into the flight attendant's classroom because the door is actually at the front of the room. So all the desks face the front. If you walked in, we would see you. That wouldn't be a secret if you tell it. Well, if I tell it to you, it doesn't I can tell you some secrets. Uh yeah, I think humans have ego where they need certain power. Uh, I I try to reduce my ego as much as I can, and if I'm on a live stream on YouTube talking to international students, yeah, ego is not an attractive thing, right? Although today I put up my YouTube buttons that suggest some sort of ego, some sort of pride, but I put them up because some of my students said you should put them up. So I thought, okay, I'll put them up. But usually they're in a box. So I don't like to have power. I don't like not, I mean I don't like to use power over students. I just want you to show me your diligence. it's up to you to impress me or show me that you care about English. And if you don't care, I'm not gonna make you care. I'm 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 going to help you if you allow me to help you. But if you don't want me to help you, and if you don't want to stay in the class, if you want to leave the class, I'm not going to stop you. I'm not going to stop you. You go. If you don't want to be there, you go. That's fine. Uh, like that. So when I ask you that question again, you made me sad. With the flight attendants, I make them cry every week. They're so sensitive that they cry. I guess on the live streams, I guess every live stream I make some students cry. Kat, you're the person I'm going to make cry. What is the difference? Oh, Fahima Rahmani. What is the difference between British and American accent? The vowel sounds. Regional differences are usually in the vowel sound. All right. So wherever you travel in the world and you hear different English, the accent is probably in the vowel sounds and how not just the vowel sounds. You can have consonant sounds. Sometimes they reduce some consonant sounds, but mainly I would say the vowel sounds is the main difference between not just British and American English, but in America, the different English you can hear in America, because there is no one American English, and there certainly is no one British English. So different English vowel sounds. That's what I'd say. How old are your youngest students? I would say about 19. 19. Do you know all your students' age? Your international? I do train my students how to say international age, because some of you know there's Korean age. Korean age starts at conception. So, and I think the rule is when the baby is born, they are already 1 year old. So Korean age can be confusing. So I do teach international age to my students. I do ask them what their age is. They do tell me in international age. Do I remember their age? Certainly not, but it's usually 19, 20, 21, 22, around that range. To me, that's all the same age. Sleepwalker, British accent is much more difficult than American. Well, I think that's a preference. I would not say that's a rule. Certainly, people would argue against you that British is more difficult than American. I think in some ways, British is easier, and in some ways, American makes more sense. Especially, I would agree with American in the R sound, because a British person, if they're ending a word with R, they're not going to make that R sound. That's strong but Americans certainly make it. So I would argue I like that R sound. I'm back. What happened when I was not here? Not much. Not much. You were dancing a little. Yeah, we did have the dance contest. I might do one more live stream, but I'm gonna start to travel. Maybe I do a live stream when I travel, but it's gonna be irregular, very irregular, and I do apologize, but how many dolls do you have, Robin? I think I have two. I cannot find the other doll, Little Robin. He's somewhere in my house. He's been missing for about 2 years now, or 3 years. I will find him one day. Are you upset with our questions? What do you mean? Are you upset? Are you upset? Or are you creating a new word? Upset plus sad. Are you upset? I like that. Are you upset? Are you upset with our questions? I'm down sad with your questions. I'm diagonal sad. I'm cross sad. No, I enjoy. I don't have problems with questions when there's question time. But like I said, in the WhatsApp group, sometimes I go if I go in the WhatsApp group at like 3 a.m. just to see chat, and then people are asking me 1,000 questions. It's better sometimes. Sometimes I think, oh, I want to go into the WhatsApp group, but I can't because people are going to ask me so many questions, and I'm tired right now. I don't want to be answered. I just want to chat with people. So, what's the solution to that? I should say you can only ask questions to Robin before midnight, Korea time. After midnight, you're not allowed to ask Robin questions. Did you prepare all the stuff you might need for your travel? No, I just need a plane ticket. So, Layla, I guess I'll chat with you soon. That says love behind me. I think the light is shining on it. Love. All right, that's all the questions. So I'll end the live stream. Thank you for watching, everyone. See you soon.